This is your weekly real estate update for the greater Portland, Maine area. These numbers are based on closed sales in the last 7 days, median numbers. So days on market shot up quite a bit to 34 days on market. So we're reaching a multi-year high there. And the list to sale ratio came down a little bit. Remember, we had been almost at 100 for over a year, and we came down to 98% list to sale ratio. So days on market up, list to sale ratio down, a little bit of softening. Is it just seasonal? Typically, we do see a softening at this time of year every year. And then the average closed price went up a little bit to 482,500. The 30-year fix came down just a teeny tiny little bit to 7%, and year over year inflation still at 2.9, just under 2.9%. So what happened in the US economy this past week? So the tariffs that were and then were not. Donald Trump put a 10% tariff on Canada and Mexico, our neighbors. It lasted less than a couple of days. He then went into some negotiations with those countries based on some things around the border, imports, exports, immigration, and both of them reached an agreement to temporarily suspend those tariffs. The tariffs for China are still in place, and that trade war is ongoing. Of course, over the past week and month, people have been wondering what's going to happen with inflation if these tariffs go into effect and they stay in effect. So that's still out to the jury, I would say. Is inflation going to be affected by the Canadian and Mexican tariffs? Is it going to be affected by the Chinese tariffs? We shall see. We got job numbers this past week, so conflicting job numbers, as we've seen a couple of times. The JOLT job numbers, job openings fell more than expected, so showing a softening of the market there. But then the ADP, private job creation, was higher than expected. In terms of incomes, people's wage growth was up 4.7%, which is the lowest it's been in several years. And if you did a job change, your income growth was up 6.9%. Again, one of the lowest numbers in several years. So overall, the job market not super exploding and also not crashing. The Fed held the rates, kind of looking at all of these factors together, and a lot of people expect they're going to hold the rates at their next meeting as well. Overall, I would say that there's still a lot of things to watch, but I think that we're going to continue to have a stable real estate year in 2025. If you have questions about the real estate market in Maine and what you should do as a buyer or seller, please feel free to reach out. Talk to you soon.